Have you ever wondered if the Last Samurai was a real person? While the movie is a work of fiction, it was inspired by a very real, very honorable rebel Saigo Takamori. His story isn't just about swords and battles. It's a powerful tale of loyalty, tradition, and the soul of a nation at a crossroads. Imagine Japan in the 19th century. The age of the samurai, which had lasted for nearly 700 years, was coming to an end. A new era, the Meiji era, was dawning, bringing with it railways, factories, and Western ideas. The government wanted to modernize, and to do so, they decided to abolish the samurai class itself. The very warriors who had built and protected the nation were suddenly told their way of life was obsolete. They were stripped of their privileges. Their iconic swords were banned in public. And the Bushido code, the path of the warrior, was being erased. For one man, this was more than a political change. It was a betrayal of Japan's very spirit. That man was Saigo Takamori. He wasn't just any samurai. He was one of the most influential figures of his time. A giant of a man, both in stature and reputation, deeply respected for his integrity and courage. He had actually helped bring the Meiji Emperor to power, believing it would strengthen Japan, but he never imagined it would mean destroying the traditions he held so dear. Saigo saw the government's reforms as an attack on the nation's soul. He believed that a Japan without the samurai's honor, loyalty, and discipline would be a hollow shell, no matter how modern it became. He pleaded with the government, but his words fell on deaf ears. So, he retreated to his home province of Satsuma, where he founded military academies to preserve the old ways, teaching a new generation the values of Bushido. Thousands of disillusioned samurai flocked to his side. They saw him not as a rebel, but as the last bastion of true Japanese identity. The tension grew until it finally exploded in 1877. This was the Satsuma Rebellion. Saigo, feeling a profound duty to his followers and their cause, led an army of traditional samurai against a new, modern imperial army, which was equipped with Western firearms and cannons. It was a clash of two worlds! The sword against the rifle. Tradition against progress. The samurai fought with incredible bravery, but the odds were impossible. Outnumbered and outgunned, they were pushed back in a series of bloody battles. Saigo's rebellion was a valiant but tragic last stand. In the final battle at Shiroyama, Saigo and his last few hundred warriors were surrounded, wounded, and facing certain defeats. He made a choice that is echoed through history. He chose to end his life through seppuku, the ritual suicide of a samurai, preserving his honor in the face of failure. His final act was a powerful statement that some principles are worth more than life itself. You might think that's where the story ends, as a defeated rebel, but something incredible happened. The very government he fought against eventually recognized his profound love for his country. A decade after his death, they pardoned him and posthumously restored his titles. They understood that Saigo wasn't fighting against Japan. He was fighting asterisk for asterisk his vision of Japan today. If you visit Ueno Park in Tokyo, you'll see a magnificent bronze statue of Saigo Takamori, not as a traitor, but as a national hero. He is remembered as the last true samurai, a timeless symbol of courage, integrity, and the willingness to stand for one's beliefs, no matter the cost. His spirit reminds us that even in defeat, honor can achieve a victory that lasts forever. Thanks for watching and exploring this piece of history with us. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button, subscribe for more tailies from the past, and let us know in the comments what other historical figures you'd like to see covered. See you next time!